Unworthy.
Hey Skip, offensively, obviously the home runs, but how about just the fact that how many of those runs were driven in with guys had two strikes? I mean, it as I looked at it, I think aside from Taylor and Nicky, every one of those other hits came with two strikes. Just what does that tell you about sort of the approach that you guys have had at the plate there against not just Giolito but throughout the game?
No, really good at bats all the way through, putting some pressure on early. And that situation I think we talked about, really good at bat by O'Hearn to put a ball in play and drive the run in, and then guys just kind of piling on after that. But the offense was relentless. Those kind of innings where you get the shutdown, they come back, put more pressure on, and we've got the ability to hit the ball out of the ballpark. But we also had guys who were getting on base ahead of them and make things happen. Good base running. Today was a little bit of everything. Carlos set the tone, but our defense too was just the play Michael Taylor made, the catch, the cutoff in the gap, the play that Rivera made is one of the better plays you're going to see. Just all the way around, it was just a great effort.
And I know you guys always would like to get out of the gates, quick offensively, but particularly, and I don't know if it matters that much, but just I was thinking with Giolito and how he had sort of kept you guys sort of off balance the last time you guys saw him, the last time out. Was it any more, I don't want to say urgent, but just, to get out of the gates early and to sort of, get things going early today?
I think we talked about it before the game about being down three almost every game here coming out of Toronto and fighting from behind. So yeah, turning the tables a little bit and having a lead, and then I just love how they kept coming. It seemed like every inning we were putting some sort of pressure on, and it did happen oftentimes with two strikes where guys were just fighting through at bats, trying to make something happen, not trying to do too much, and something big did happen. And it was just a good overall approach against a very good team, very good pitcher.
Annie?
Mike, Shelby hit his 27th homer tonight, matching his career high, and it's only August. Do you think that's just a testament to the kind of season he's having right now?
Yeah, incredible season. I mean, that ball was not an easy pitch to hit. He's been so impressive in so many ways. And, getting beat up, had a couple foul balls that got to him today, and we were able to fortunately get him off the field a little bit early. But just been so resilient and so consistent with how he's going about his business at the plate and behind the plate, and did a nice job of leading Carlos today too.
We've talked so much about his offense, but does it surprise you at all that the power that he's showing this year, especially?
It's not surprising, only because we watch it every single day, and not just in the games, but the stuff that he's doing even in his work. It looks different than the other guys. We have some guys with serious power, guys that can put on a show, but the way that he can control the center of the field and control the barrel through and stay in the zone, and then the ability he has to hit pitches like today, that ball was probably not even a strike. And you're talking about a pitcher with really good spin that has a lot of effectiveness at the top of the zone, and Salvy's still able to get the barrel to it and make things happen. So, no, we're not surprised, and I think he's just figuring out something new. I think he's figuring out how to even be a better hitter, and you're talking about one of the better offensive players in the league that's just now, I believe, even finding another level.
You mentioned the work he did with Carlos, but what did you see out of Hernandez tonight to be able to go 5 innings, especially the consecutive starts against the White Sox?
Yeah, I just really impressed. You're talking 4+ pitches. I thought today was his best change. It's a split. Either way, it was a plus pitch, and I don't think he even really got to his slider till about the 3rd inning, and then found out that was going to be really good, and stuck with it for a little while, and throwing 2-0 curveballs, 3-1 curveballs to go along with 100 miles an hour. I mean, it amazes me. I mean, look at our pitching all day long today with Josh coming in and looking like Josh, where the ball's jumping out of his hand, and Brent's coming right behind with 97 and throws an 8-pitch inning, and I thought Tapia looked really good too. Another guy bringing in some heat, and then right at the end, Irv even hitting 95. I mean, just it was. I thought a very good display of the quality arms that we have.